I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. I was here just a couple of minutes ago with my sons and I saw this beautiful green-winged butterfly, and I'm going to try to photograph it. I have the D4S with a macro lens, the Tamron 90mm, and I'm going to try to photograph this beautiful butterfly. It's evening, so it's starting to get a little bit chillier, and the butterfly has like settled for tonight. That gives me the opportunity to photograph it, to come a little bit closer of the butterfly. So that is the plan today. It's been a long time since I've photographed the butterflies, so yeah, it's about time to try to do that. So let's go and see if we can find it again. I don't know if you can see it. Here it is. Oops. Here it is. And just sitting there on this beautiful heather and taking a rest for tonight. And I'm going to try to photograph this beautiful little green butterfly and see if I can get some beautiful photos and take you along with me. I'm going to start with f8, trying to experiment with different kind of apertures, because getting the right aperture is important when you're doing macro photography, because you are so narrow depth of field. This is such a beautiful little butterfly. So I'm at ISO 1600. It's, like I said, evening, and the sun is behind some clouds. So I have to have enough shutter speed, and I need to have around 5.6 to f8 on the f-stop. So I've been able to hold the butterfly in focus. Otherwise it can be really tricky to have the whole butterfly. I also use some heather like this, and holding it in front of the lens, just to try to get some framing and something in the front, because where the butterfly is sitting here, it's actually a little bit high, so I cannot like get any natural brush here in the foreground to like frame it in. So I need to be a little bit creative here and use something to hold up in the foreground. And of course I need to use one hand to manage that, but yeah, I just need to have enough shutter speed and a lot of bursts. I have 11 frames per second with the D4S. But let's continue to try to photograph this beautiful butterfly before it gets too dark. It's really, really beautiful now because I get some soft backlight here with the sun just in front of me. So it's got a really nice light here. So I need to take this opportunity to photograph as much as possible. I need to take a lot of pictures because this looks good on the screen here, but it could look different when I'm getting it in a larger screen when I'm putting on the computer. So therefore it's better to take a lot of pictures. Oh, this is so nice. You might be asking why I don't use a tripod, but it's one reason, and I'm losing mobility. So I'm much more agile when I'm using it handheld, but a lot harder to like get it to hold still and get like the right composition. But I have spent a lot of time here now. And hopefully one of them are sharp, good and perfect in light, and so beautiful with the sun now almost dipping behind the horizon up there, and so nice. So hopefully some pictures will turn out to be good, and let's see when I'm coming home. But this has been a really great time photographing this beautiful butterfly. So hope you learn something and get some tips out of it if you like to photograph macro yourself. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye. I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. For a long time I have wanted to have my own web page, but it simply is too complicated for me. I don't know anything about coding, so therefore I just postpone it and I haven't done anything about it. Until recently, where I discovered Squarespace and see how simple it is to set up my own web page. I'm still in the process about doing that. There's a lot of things that I want to do, but it's so easy to do. You can simply drag and drop your images to fit your page and showcase your images. And to get you started, you simply choose your template to fit your style. And if you want to sell, for example, your images or your calendars, it's easy to set up a merchandise on your web page. So if you're looking for a web page yourself or upgrade your current web page, go to squarespace.com/Trond Westby to get 10% off your purchase. And once again, thank you Squarespace for sponsoring this video.